Them. They hunt you. Dino Crisis from the makers of Resident Evil. PlayStation.
So there's still some Terrortober stuff that I wanted to play. We're still playing Feta, just not tonight. We'll be hitting Feta on Saturday. Pretty sure it's Saturday, not now. Yeah, Saturday later, not today. We'll be hitting Feta on not today, but next day.
You can hide from Suspiria.
Because we have more horror. We have more horror game. We have the only game in the illustrious Nightmare Collection library to play. We played Dead of the Brain, which was the first Nightmare Collection game. We played Dead of the Brain 2, which was the last Nightmare Collection game. But in the middle, there was another game. There was another game in the middle that we need to jump on. Just to get past it, it is a visual novel. It's there may be some puzzle stuff. There's always some puzzle stuff. It's the only game in the Nightmare Collection that was never translated into English. They may get around to it. But then again, it may be so big that they can't, or it's so tedious that they don't want to. Who knows? We're gonna find out. How's it going, Sugars Bug? Thank you for the follow, Kazmazel. Welcome in, Kazmazel. Ugh. Jeez. How's it going, Sweet Pea? Sweet Pea is also saying hi, I think. Yeah. She's trying to steal your soup. Sounds about right.
It shall come visiting again.
She wants that chicken. She can smell that chicken. She got her dinner. She wants more dinner. What about second dinner? She's had one, yes.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
I'm feeling so Christmassy, but these games need to be played.
We just see cuts happen.
What did that, Lieutenant?
Strange offshoot of Hobbit.
What's the coroner got to say? He's in the jar and puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill
Oh
me for
crap,
sure.
what is my stream
It
title?
was somebody else.
Because it's probably going to be very confusing if it's what I think it is.
No one
Let me see what my stream title is.
or who will visit next.
Nancy?
I knew I forgot something. Either I got into it very early or I completely forgot.
No.
And something tells me I might have forgot. I forgot we're not even playing Feta tonight.
She's the only one.
We're playing a 1993
If she fails,
game. 1993 game. PC 98.
will survive.
We're playing Marine PHILT tonight.
From Wes Craven, director of The Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left, a new masterpiece in fantasy terror.
There we go.
Nightmare on
I knew I was
Elm Street.
forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. Give me a second. We'll see how good this is. It may even be real short. Who knows? What? What? Rerun? I don't want to. No, I'm not letting viewers know that it's a rerun. It's not a rerun. What the hell? Alright, the title should be updated now. Oh man, Marine PHILT. I've been wanting to play Marine PHILT. I don't know anything about Marine PHILT other than the intro that I translated. We'll be using Textractor.
For 100,000 years.
But what am I doing talking about it here? Let's jump in. We're gonna jump in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cybertrucker Alpha. Tonight, you refuse to elaborate on the precise emotional content of that oh man. Either you're really excited or you're I mean, there's nothing. Even if the story sucks, the art is great. I don't know how good or bad the story is. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. We're playing Otogiriso before we get started on Marine PHILT because of the whole fucking Otogiriso thing. We are currently how fucking far along in the choices are we with with Otogiriso? This would be our 700th, or no, sorry, our 832nd choice as of now. Remember when we got bit by Nami at the end? We got bit by Nami. We got the vampire bite ending. Well, we're gonna get bit again. It's just the two of us now. I was feeling like my old self again, and I gave Nami a hug. Cumbot. I saw Nami's soft lips open wide, her fangs stretched out. How's it going, Zalathar? How's it going, Flounder? Welcome in. I saw Nami's soft lips open wide, her fangs stretched out, white and beautiful, and she slowly moved them toward my neck. Ah! To think that Nami was a member of the Dracula family! I could already tell that the blood was being quietly drained from my body. My consciousness was slipping away. Oh, I'm happy. Nami. 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 It's not over yet, I thought to myself. And then... yes, now I've become a member of the Dracula family too. My head's still in a daze. I thought maybe we could suck each other's blood. Just giving it to each other back and forth. Now, if I choose this one, it'll take us back to the Dr. Einstein ending. But we don't want that. So we're gonna say, oh, why did Nami have to belong to the Dracula family of all things? As the warmth gradually returned to my head, it was all I could think about. Nami opened her mouth and released me. The music stopped abruptly. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on with my entire middle of my head. Nami opened her mouth and released me. Don't be stupid now. I was only messing with you. She laughed. Oh, Nami's fangs. They're so beautiful. Nami and I both turned into bats and soared through the night sky. Ah, what a beautiful night it was. He just starts talking and we were both so very happy. Okay, so there we go. That's the bonus epilogue. She doesn't bite him. They both turn into bats. And they fly off. They're the vampire ending. Which means we're past the halfway point on endings. Or Onogiri, so the sound novel that never fucking ends. Five out of 9. Now we still have the fucking Fireflies endings to do, where I have to play through the entire Fireflies path 4 times in order to get the true epilogue. And there's a different epilogue for each playthrough, and it just kind of goes, it just keeps going. You had to do a whole other playthrough to get that. You could, without a guide, you could easily play this game for years. Which I think was the intention. I think the intention was to play this game over the course of years. Let's speed them up a little. Let's help it out. Let's help out the credits. We've definitely seen these credits literally thousands of times before. We will see them another 1,000 times before the end. I'm just waiting for like a post-credits thing. There hasn't been one yet. It just kind of crashes at try again. I'm wondering if it'll ever say the end. That's my question. Is it ever gonna say the end instead of try again? And will anything special happen if we get all the endings, or will it just be all of them? Yeah, nothing new. Can't push anything. Just fades. Yep. Yeah. Nothing. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to put your votes in. We have vote games for After Feta. Or after. It should say After Feta. I don't know what it actually says. These are all very interesting games. This one's a Myst clone made by a porn company, and it's not porn. We got Noigya, which is a Wolf Team game. Apparently a very short one. Supposedly it's really short. I may throw in a bonus game if Noigya is, like, extra short. But apparently it's also really good. Good action RPG, very satisfying kills, some bosses. You know how it is. Disaster Report 3 is the sequel to Raw Danger, which is my favorite disaster game. It came out exclusively on the PSP, but luckily PSP emulation is god tier. So we can definitely play it. There's also a full fan translation of all 3 of these games. Think about getting this game and then playing it a few times and letting a friend borrow it, only to have him come back and tell you all the different endings they got. You bet. You bet for Onogiri, so yeah. But now is not the time for Onogiri, so the time has come for Marine PHILT. Look at how fucking cool Marine PHILT's box art is. Look how fucking big it is. This was the smallest rip of the fucking box art I could find. Nightmare Collection 2. The Nightmare Collection was a label by Fairy Tail, which was known for its hentai games for the PC 98. There was some very big trouble that involved a ratings board being established. And while that dust was kicked up, Fairy Tail decided that it was going to look away from porn games and go in for another extreme thing. Violent games. Still visual novels, still adventure games. But instead of them being sexual, they were going to be violent. And they came up with Dead of the Brain, Marine PHILT, and Dead of the Brain 2, which was the final game in their trilogy. Before the dust settles, the ratings board didn't really mean that much, and they went straight back to making porn games. They just went straight back into it. Marine PHILT is apparently the worst of the three, from what I've heard. It's supposedly not as good as Dead of the Brain 2. I thought Dead of the Brain 2 was pretty good. I think its art kind of did all the hard carrying. It wasn't as good as Dead of the Brain 1, but it was still fine. It had a lot of good moments. Marine PHILT, I don't know anything about other than its crazy ass art. It's crazy good pixel art. Let's look at this pixel art. Look at that poor bastard. I hope I'm not that guy. Like, just really, really insane, in-depth, very, almost noir-style pixel art. There's a fucking face hugger right there. Very, very Aliens inspired. Porn funded so many good non-porn games later. True that. You remember lending somebody your 999 cart? They accidentally got the true ending on their first run, which is not supposed to happen, and it confused the hell out of them. Oh, yeah, because you didn't delete the saves. Yeah, nine persons, 9 hours, 9 doors was... I think any of the Zero Escape games are like that. Now, what's cool is I can read the back of the box. I actually translated this shit. Let's see what the back of the box of this has to say. The Terror returns. Following Dead of the Brain. Yeah, Dedo Obu da Brain. Following Dead of the Brain, the second volume of the Nightmare Collection is complete. The year is 2050. Oh, yeah, right here. The year is 2050. In Tokyo, the damage caused by falling artificial satellites shows no sign of ending. People have grown used to it, and few even bother to pay attention anymore. However, the artificial satellite now approaching Tokyo is unlike any before it. It is covered in some sort of black, viscous substance that clings to its surface. A black, viscous substance. There's goo on this one. A special effects packed. Special effects packed. Icon-based action horror story set in the Tokyo of the future. The first entry, Dead of the Brain, received high praise. Now the scenario, programming, music, and graphics have all been greatly powered up. Its gripping, immersive presentation will draw you into a world of terror. Sounds sick. Look at the fucking art and the cover alone. It's just so good. It's so good. We're getting started. We're just jumping right in. Just jumping right in. Not the, This might not be the game. This is not the game. This is not the game. We gotta get Marine PHILT. This is not. Oh, my mistake. This was Moeru Asoko no Pai Pai Yugi. My mistake, my bad. Wrong game. How's it going, Midnight? Yeah, damn, too. I'll eventually get it. Let's see, it's Fairy Tale?
Hey, bro!
Uh-oh. Okay, it's Fairy Tale. I think just Fairy Tale regular. Marine PHILT. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, we got the real one this time. No, play this. You don't... No, I can't play that. I can't play that, trust me. The screen is tiny. I'll fix that. Shouldn't be too hard to fix. Well, I say that. What the hell? What is it doing? Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. 5C. There we go. There we go. We got it. How's it going, Midnight? Big shout out to Midnight Monopoly. Hey, look, it's the Terrortober intro. This is what I used. I just photoshopped this out and stuck the Terrortober thing in it. We have some... everything's in English, which is weird because this is not an English language game by any stretch. Can we just... Hold up. It definitely sounds like a fairy tale horror game. Just jump in. Oh yeah, there's a huge opening crawl too. Luckily I have it. 2050 AD. 2050 AD. What? Get game? Okay. There it goes. There it goes. It took it a bit. The city of Tokyo, the metropolis that everyone once imagined as the city of the future. People from all over the world gathered here, seeking wealth and pleasure. Factories, companies, schools, even the police were fully automated, carried out by humanoid robots. Crime was rampant, and in this era, Tokyo was often called the Second New York. Only the people of the so-called high society, those who had succeeded in business, held any voice or influence. No, I'm using a translator. As the age advanced, individuals gained the freedom to take trips to the moon. However, this also meant that collisions with man-made satellites grew increasingly frequent. By the 2030s, a massive number of these satellites were falling back down to Japan. Look at how cool the satellites look. They look so badass. They almost look like fucking, I don't know, they look like biomechanical shit. Because satellites cost enormous sums to build, and no one wanted to simply discard them into space when they broke down. Instead, each satellite carried a system designed to detect malfunctions and automatically return to Earth. But by then, Earth was choked with countless electromagnetic waves, making it impossible for the satellite's frequencies to match properly with the ground stations. When the return engine systems activated, no one could predict where they would fall. To compensate for orbital drift caused by atmospheric drag and the Earth's equatorial pull, these satellites were equipped with jet propulsion valves meant to correct their trajectories. Their fuel was a nuclear compound known as marine PHILT. The destructive power it caused upon impact was catastrophic. Marine PHILT was cheap and easy to produce, but highly toxic to living beings, being radioactive. For that reason, it was used only as satellite fuel, never for anything that might directly contact humans. No one believed that by the 2040s, people would freely come and go between Earth and space. So this was all just a terrible, terrible series of mistakes. Thus, in 2040, the use of marine filth was completely banned worldwide. Efforts were made to recover the satellites that still contained marine filth, but retrieving every single one that had already been launched proved nearly impossible. By 2046, even Neo-Tokyo itself had suffered damage from a marine filth-powered satellite crash. Because marine filth emitted intense radiation, anyone entering within 500 meters of an impact site would die within days. Hundreds of such satellites had fallen on Tokyo. The government, forced to declare wide areas off limits, eventually had no choice but to divide the city into separate blocks. As of 2050, Neo-Tokyo is split into 4 main blocks labeled A through D. These blocks are connected by deep underground tunnels. Today, yet again, another satellite has fallen upon Tokyo. And this is where our story starts. We are in Tokyo, probably in, well, I say underground, there's sky out there. It looks like there might be something resembling a sky outside. Pretty good music. Oh, right, I need my translator. There we go. Today is the day I go to Block B and run with my friends. Everyone will come and pick me up at 9 p.m. Now it's, it's still 7 o'clock. I also ate dinner and got a little bit until the time. Oh, until the time passes. Till the time better passes. So I gotta wait a couple hours. My friends are coming to pick me up. Let's save. Okay, we can definitely save. Thankfully, it tells us where we're highlighting. I guess we just look around and everything and wait. How's it going? Stay Fluff, welcome in. Dopamine Decay, welcome in. Music so far is pretty awesome. Thank God I know what year it is on the top right. I know what year it is, guys. Oh, shit. My name is Shido. My name is Seed. This bed is one of my treasures. No matter where I search nowadays, pipe-type beds don't sell. I really like these retro things. Most of the beds in the current world are what? Always on. I wonder if that works. It does work. Cool. Sorry, I was putting my translator on top. Most of the beds of the current in the current year are made to adjust to the stiffness of the cushion, but for me, this one is much easier to sleep on. Okay, so it's like an old school bed and he likes it better than new school bed. I gradually start to get sleepy as I look at the bed. This is the same phenomenon as eating cashews, making you want to... No, that is not making you want to drink beer. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Seed. Also, when foreigners are talking something in English, it's the same as wanting to join in. The same goes for the fact that whenever I go to tourist spots, Japanese people always buy disposable cameras. I was thinking about things like that and it made me feel sleepy. Also, I woke up early this morning. Okay. This machine has a control panel that has functions such as air conditioning and security, in addition to telephone functions, commonly called a security system. But with this, every day is safe to spend time around. Every day is safe to spend time in. It's working pretty good. It's working pretty good. With the text scrolls, it gets a little confused because it tries to read the scrolled text as a sentence on its own instead of a continuation. But otherwise, it's fine. Not only can you boil a bath from outside or schedule video recording, but you can also purchase boat tickets and concert tickets in advance from home. Convenient means convenient, but I don't travel too much. I don't do anything at all, and I certainly don't go to concerts. I guess this is what you'd call a wasted treasure. Seed is a very boring man, damn it. He wants to stay that way. There's a telephone receiver installed on the control panel, which can be used not only for regular phone calls, but also for direct dialing to the security company in case of emergency. For example, if a person in Rashiki were to die, they could call and they would... Someone could call and they would come to the rescue immediately. I've never used it, but the guy who lives next door uses it all the time. I've heard rumors from the ladies in my neighborhood that he's still there. However, seeing old men in good spirits, I've recently started to think that he's just a mischievous old man. He's just being a weirdo. Markup on concert tickets is only 800%. At 9 o'clock, my friends will call me. They've used to come to this floor to call me, but recently they've gotten tired of it and started calling me from a public phone nearby. His friends are starting to crap out on him. Okay, we got this huge TV. I've been taking care of this monitor in many ways. When a gas leak or fire occurs, it'll display the source of the fire and tell you. Since I smoke, the fear of a fire is very real. If this apartment building gets caught in a fire, I have to pack my bags and run to the moon. Because I'll blame him. In this day and age, monitors like this are installed in every home. In addition to crime prevention, they also serve as a telephone. Even though the other person's face appears on the monitor. However, long phone calls with bastards are not very good. The hell? The scrolling fucks it up a little. I'll try and, like, context clue my way through it. Monitor has other functions. When a person who comes to this room presses the chime in front of the door, the built-in camera captures it and displays it on the monitor. My friend Rick ended up destroying my digital camera. I don't know. Oh, I guess he's saying that. Okay, he's saying that, like, his doesn't work because Rick fucked it up. So his camera doesn't work. So it'll just look like this when somebody calls. Actually, it still has some use. If I receive a call while I'm away, I'll take care of the answering machine. Not only can you see the other person's face, but you can also see where they're calling from. There are many people who send simple messages such as, "I'm here now, so come right away." I've done this too myself. Yeah, thanks, Rick. That's all this monitor's functionality. There's so much text for each item. One thing that bothers me is that the TV programs are not displayed on such a large monitor. Oh, I can't even watch TV on this stupid thing! If I could watch a movie on this big screen, I would. I'm sure I'd just be stuck at home alone, watching TV all the time. We can't even watch TV on the giant TV on our wall. Oh, it actually said Dick. Good job, Dick. Marine filth. Sounds like your last trip to the beach in Torrance, Canada. Is it that bad? I haven't used stereos for a long time these days. Sometimes I just turn on the switch instead of an LVD or CVD amplifier. So I spend a little time at home in the first place. So I don't spend much time at home in the first place. When we all went for a run the other day, Billy bought a video camera with him. At that time, I was conscious of the camera and got carried away, but I almost crashed into the fence. Thinking about it now sends chills down my spine. The scene was well photographed, and we all laughed out loud when we saw it. Come to think of it, Billy said he would bring a camera today, too. I have to be careful not to imitate such an to initiate such an embarrassing thing again. But why am I reminded of that just looking at this camera lens? I don't. AV equipment may seem expensive at first glance, but in reality, most of these electronic products are purchased on the black market. It's cheap, but it's not guaranteed. Its quality isn't guaranteed, but I haven't had anything break yet. I think it'll be fine. They have an oil refinery. Oh god. Yeah, okay, so Torrance is definitely not great for swimming around. Okay, so we have a bunch of bootleg crap, which means we're another broke main character, like in Dead of the Brain, we're broke guy. This shelf is filled with my collection. Most of them are LVDs, but among them, the film Blade Runner, produced in 1982, has been given a premiere. 3 digits? What? Son? No. It's more than 3. I guess it's real popular. I guess he's trying to say it's real popular. In addition, there are other meaningless items such as disc cleaner and an SVD adapter, spray type cleaners. So we got a fucking Blade Runner shout out. Spray type cleaners can be used as gas burners when you don't have a lighter. Sometimes I don't have a lighter. There's so much. I don't need to know like half of this. Assembled shelves are incredibly easily broken. This is one of them, but just screwing with it will rattle quickly. That's why I drive about 20 nails from the bag. Oh, he's probably seen it. Yeah, he's probably seen it. Yeah, okay, the amount of times I've seen it is well into the 3 digits. That makes more sense. It's very popular specifically with him. Standby okay so far. Okay, what about... what is this? Is this this is our TV. This little piece of shit is our TV. There's this enormous flat screen right on the damn wall, but we gotta watch this stupid thing. This TV was bought at a nearby discount shop. It was made in Japan for 130,000 yen. But when I found it at the black market, it sold for 40,000. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe my good luck. Only paying about $400 for this $1,300 TV. I really like the night view of Tokyo from here. I decided to live in this room because of the night view. For me, born in this era, this view brings me a sense of peace. It may seem a bit too cool, but there's nothing else to be able to get. There's nothing else out there to get that level of peace. My room's on the 14th floor. Also, there are no tall buildings nearby, so the view's nice. The only complaint I have is that it takes a little time to go shopping. Other than that, it's pretty luxurious. Because the highway is close by, sometimes motorcycles and car teams pass by. They're like old-fashioned gangs, but I'll give them advice as a member of the bike ride. You also have someone important to you. Jesus Christ. Drive safely, bikers. You have someone important to you. Let's see. Okay. So what now? Can we move? We can move. Oh no, no. Go is our go button. Go with 2 exclamation points. I guess move is pick stuff up. Yes, okay, this is operate. The security system's a hassle to operate, so it can't be operated properly without a manual. The only thing I remember was the answering machine settings. And now the air conditioner. But now the air conditioner was running automatically until it was disabled, so if you change it here, there's a possibility that you won't be able to return it later. I've been feeling comfortable up till now. I don't think this will ever be a problem. The monitor's fixed to the wall firmly, so it seems that it can't be moved. If you try to force it to move, the security equipment will be deemed an emergency. Or will declare an emergency, and the security company will be contacted. If that were the case, I would end up getting scolded and paid travel expenses. Yeah, I'd get fined for it. So I can't fuck with my giant TV that I can't watch, or I'll be fined. This is a horrible dystopia. I'm so mad. Thorough apartment world, but for real.
Wizard! No!
Stand by to take off for Shining Star. We're probably gonna be stuck in this apartment for a while.
2, yeah, and we're looking at number 1.
If I move this monitor and the security device goes off, people will 100% think it was my fault. Even if you go out immediately, the computer will just record when you went out. As long as there is one log, I will be found out soon. One trace. The fact that it records the time you entered the room and the time you left the room is one of its functions as a security device. I don't want anybody jailbreaking their security stuff. I lent most of my CVDs to friends. So now I have little to watch. There's karaoke, but singing alone at times like this would make me feel empty. I feel like I want to watch TV news more than CVDs. Okay, so we can watch... Can we watch TV? Maybe I'll try turning on the TV. Wow, yeah. She does have a lot to say. Yeah, we can't leave the apartment. We're locked in. Don't go out, Walter is written on the door. Next news. Miller Electric, a company that makes humanoids, has now undergone its first restrictions. This is the recent rampage of police-type humanoids. The charges have been filed by Neo Police Station, which suffered damages from the run, and requested that the damage of 350 million yen and humanoid regulations be regulated. Regarding regulations, Miller Electric Company. Miller Electric is committed to improving their subcomputers. Ha! So humanoids are going out of control at Neo Police Station. I was arrested for speeding not long ago and was groaning at the police, so I kind of don't mind seeing this. Okay. Today's news doesn't seem very interesting. I'll delete it. There are only news programs at this time, but it would be better if it was a little lively, so I'll leave it on for a while. Alright. Should we watch a DVD? No. I feel like I want to watch TV news more than CVDs. Uh-huh. Pick up the phone. If you mess with this, it'll no longer be able to run. I want to operate it while looking at the manual, but it's a pain to pull out from the back of the closet, so I'll have to hold back on the whole thing. I'll try calling, but if a friend calls me while I'm talking, I'll feel like I'll be half killed later. Am I a coward? Who is... Look, talk, move, get. We can't get anything yet. We can save. Oh, we can... Whoa, okay, we have a wallet, we have a key, and we have a cancel. And we have pizza. My wallet is heavy because I just received my salary, but if it's half the... But it's half the rent. But half of this will go to my rent. So that's very annoying. If you regret not trying to move to such a good place. But I have no regrets moving to such a good place. If I don't leave the rent in my room, if I drink alcohol and end up broke, I'll probably, and end up bored, I'll probably end up spending all my money overnight. Okay, so he doesn't want to spend all of his money because he's an idiot. This is my bike key. The bike is parked outside, so it's unlikely that you'll ever use the keys in places like this. By the way, my bike is shiny and new, called a Dimaran. Thanks to my cum. Thanks to my cum, my savings have become so much that even though... Oh no! Wait. What do I do? Can I go now? No. Should I use something else? Okay, let's just cancel. I don't know, Yo-Yo. I don't know how it became cum. Okay, only news programs. It's best not to play pranks on the security system. No matter how much I pay my rent, if it breaks down, I won't be able to turn my head. Yeah, it's a nice one. I'll try calling. If a friend calls me while I'm talking, I'll feel like I've been half killed later. What do we do? Go to bed. Look at bed. I was thinking about things like that and it made me feel sleepy. Okay. At 9 o'clock, my friends will call me. Oh, can I look at this? No, this is all just... Is this a point system? Are we gonna get points as the game goes? There's this, which tells us what year it is. But I think this is all like, yeah, none of this is in-game. He can't see that. None of that is his room. Okay, AV equipment is expensive. Yeah, the TV is... Oh! Most TV stations are broadcasting the news this time. That's because of the regular company. The regular hours start from 1 to 10. Therefore, primetime starts at 11. Top comedians will be active on all the various stations by then. All my friends will probably come to pick me up anyway, so I guess I'll get some sleep. Okay, cool. I just had to look at the TV some more. Ah! News. It was discovered that the satellite that fell near Block B the other day had no radioactive reaction, and that the marine PHILT had not been in the tank. Why is Mari in the police? Why is it Mari in the police? Huh? Okay, Mari of the police is investigating whether the source was... Whether or not the fuel supply tube was removed. Remember, marine PHILT is the fuel for the satellite's guidance systems as they crash into the planet. But they explode when they crash into the planet, basically turning all of the satellites on Earth, or orbiting Earth, into fucking nuclear devices that will just randomly bomb places all over the planet. Yeah, okay, Mari is part of marine PHILT. The investigation is still underway to determine whether the atmosphere burned out. Oh, God! How's it going, Crotus? Next news. A large amount of marine PHILT was stolen by someone at the Scientific Fuel Laboratory in Block B. Only tanks containing marine PHILT were scattered around the scene, and the crime was... rioting was rampant. It's likely that the thieves have transferred the contents into another container. The perpetrator stabbed 2 security guards and stole off into a lab with the marine PHILT. Oh, so that's a dead security guard with his fucking eyeball popped out. His eyeball is hanging out. This is the 7 o'clock news. Huh? I thought I had a phone call. I felt like I had slept well. Maybe it's already 9. Yeah, always be grateful to thanks to my cum, I have a really kick-ass apartment. That's what I'm getting out of this game so far. News was a little different back in the day. The phone caller's probably someone else's friend. Or one of my friends. If I don't leave early. If I don't pick it up soon, they'll just hang up. Move. I wonder who called. I wonder who's calling. Hey, Seed, there's our friends. Hi. Stoll? Oh, okay. Oh, Cedo. Hey, Cedo. Sorry, I was looking at hi, Cedo. Yeah. Lena. Yeah, hi, Lena. Okay, so how do we talk? Talk? There we go. Kiss her. Fucking love, like, stupid cursors like this. What? Were you asleep? Yeah, I took a little nap. Are there more people than you? Yes, everyone's waiting for you. Come quickly. Seed, get over here. If you don't, my face is gonna stay like this forever. He's getting his face pinched. No, I think you should keep that face. I see. Poor Billy. Alright, can we... Oh, wait. Can we go now? No, we gotta keep talking. By the way, did you change the location of Seed's bike? No, I always park it in the same place. It's still there, right? I can't find it anyway. Maybe someone stole it! He's got the golden eye mouth. What do you mean? That's a lie. Wait a minute. I'm just kidding. Now, are you awake? Oh, okay, so my bike is fine. I was surprised. Dina has a really bad personality. They're fucking with me. Puro puro. No, paro paro. No, baro baro. Baro baro. What an awful person. Where's that coming from? Right in front of you. Beto Beto. Oh, Beto. Yeah, my bad. Beto Beto. What does Beto Beto mean? What the? Right in front of you. May and Dick are here. Beto Beto. I don't think it means beloved. Understood. I'll go right away. I'm very confused. Keep talking. Beto Beto. What are you up now? Right in front of you. May and Dick are here. Beloved. Understood. I'll go right away. Oh, Beto Beto. Oh, okay. He's got a crush on May, I guess. I still can't go. Did Rena call me? My guess is that it would be around May or Jean, but what on earth are the two people in the back thinking when they're doing shit like this? Yeah, they're making dumb faces and he doesn't like it. Nina is quite popular among the guys. Her proportions are good. She's very charming. There's also a girl named May who I'm secretly... Oh, okay, that explains the Beto Beto. That explains the Beto Beto. You were quite late in answering the phone. Did you turn down your ringer volume? No, I was sleeping. What are you doing? The monitor was a little crooked. Does the monitor in your room tilt sometimes? Sometimes. Great. Just want to go? Talk again? Yeah, he's saying he wants to go right away. Yeah, suguikuyo. That means like I'm moving. I'm going now. I'm going right now. Suguikuyo. That's what fucking I'm going now means. How do I go? How do I leave? I can't move. Turn off the TV? If you have something else to do. Sorry. Oh, shit. Right in front of you, May and Dick are here. I'll go right away. And we can't... Wait, let's try... Can we push a button? If I press this, the phone will hang up. Look around. Okay, the one on Nina's left is Jean. The guy on her right is Billy. Jean is a pretty nice guy, but that would be the case. But it seems like a nice guy. But if he didn't have this, and that would be the case too if he didn't have this goofy personality. Billy knows this because he's been through this kind of shit. Also, there's another guy named Dick, but with his personality, I don't think he'd ever make that kind of face on the phone. Considering this is Dina's wake-up call, I'm quite happy. But before that happens, I want to do something about the two people who are getting in the way. He wants to do something about it. Use your key, I guess. That's the key to your bike, but what's wrong with that? No, I'm happy because it's new. The bike I was riding before broke down pretty badly, however. Even though it was such a terrible accident, Seed was still alive. You were still alive. Would it have been better if I died? That's not what I meant. What did you mean? Seed, did you get paid? Well then today it's all on Seed. Wait a minute, I also have a life. Okay. Great. Can I go now? No. Everybody's so goofy. I just want to get out of the building. I want to explore. Glad it's sunny today. I'm glad it's sunny today. Yeah, if it rains, Seed'll go out drinking again. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Seed, why are you looking at the bed? Are you still not getting enough sleep? No, I slept enough. Oh my god. I'll be waiting here. Please hurry. Oh, okay. I have my wallet, I have my keys, and the TV and lights will turn off automatically if I leave the room. Let's go see everyone. The triggers are so off. They're a little weird. Like, they want you to look at everything thoroughly before it moves on. Here's the gang. The gang's all here. There's Dick. Sorry, I just woke up. Gene Howard. Hayward. Age 24, male. Hey, Seed. Since I was messing around with you on the phone, it'd be nice if you could follow me a little bit, right? No, sorry, I didn't notice. Gomen. Man, I thought Gomen was like a way more like intense apology than that. I guess Gomen is just like sorry. Don't lie now. Lena El Shari. Seed, are you awake yet? Thanks to you, I woke up good. Dick Harper, age 24. Isn't the rhythm of your life crazy if you're going to bed at this hour? I usually sleep at night. We're the only ones who go out to play at a time like this. Billy L. Nayland. Even Seed was excited. Even you were excited when you said that, weren't you? Well, this is the only thing I look forward to. Dick Harper's gonna be pretty awesome, I feel. He's got that Arnold look. There's May Knowles. May Knowles? Or is that Nay Knowles? That's Nay Knowles. Her name is Nay Knowles. It's May. It says May in the text there. It does say May. May Moles? I guess her name is May Moles. Yeah, okay. That's not an N. That's not an N. That's an M. May Moles. This is why I can't get a job. May's thrusts are always tough. I'm seriously planning to get a job next year. Okay, she's trying to get a job. She's upset because she doesn't have a job, or I don't have a job. Here we go. Nope, we gotta talk. I guess we could talk to everybody one at a time. Let's talk to May. Seed, have you been sleeping all the way until now? He's asleep. He was asleep, guys. He was asleep, and now he is not asleep. Guys, I don't know if you guys need to know that, but Seed was asleep earlier. But now he is awake. I was asleep too. May, it turns out, has a lot in common with Seed because she also was asleep before coming here. I asked Lena to come pick me up. Is that so? So nanda. Shall I take you to Seed's place next time? We regret to inform you that we decline your request. He was asleep, guys. Everybody's gonna joke about him sleeping. Seed, you captured the decisive moment well, didn't you? It was a really good shot, and I was half-baked. What are they talking about? You can't do anything if you keep dwelling on the past. Why don't you just forget? As long as I have that video disc, I don't think I'll ever forget. I guess they're reminiscing on some time they ran around. Even though I sacrificed my beautiful face to try to make you laugh, you're such a cold person. Who's got the beautiful face now? You're terrible. Even though they vowed to each other in bed like that, this is the kind of person you... Oh, even though... Okay. What are you saying? I'm not gay. Yeah, he's like making Okay, I mean, I get it. Wait, Seed's gay now? Everybody thinks the main character's gay now. Hey, don't be so upset. You're real good in bed. It's like the oh god, the writing, the way it translates is not. It's very clumsy. Oh, don't give everybody this bullshit. That did not say cuckoo. Okay, Dick is laughing. Dick, stop laughing. I'm rooting for you, Seed. Yeah, okay. I'm not really angry. Man, these guys. Yeah, okay, drawing out jokes is definitely a thing this game does. I'm totally wrapped up in these guys' tricks. All right, let's talk to Dick. Thank you for the wake-up call, Lena. If it weren't for the two people behind me, waking up would have been great. The next time, call me when I'm alone. Gerua. Dea Gerua. Oh, me too. Me too. Uh-huh. Kohon. That's what that said was Kohon. The hell does Kohon mean? I'll refrain from doing that. All right, banter. They're friends. Banter. Let's move on. Dick, where are you going today? Have you forgotten? Today is Block B. Oh yeah, Block B, because we're separated into blocks because of the satellites. Don't forget that I'm with you too. Always. You and Jean are competing with each other, so I'm always left behind. Okay, so the dude in the badass leather jacket who looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger at home is the one who's like lagging behind in the cool factor between me and Jean here. Sorry, I'll be careful. Or he's saying that I'm lagging behind. But can't Dick's bike be a little faster? Oh, you think so? Could be. I could definitely see that, Zalazar. But can't Dick's bike be a little faster? I'm not a speed freak, you know. Okay, so we're a plucky biker gang. Talk to her again. Today is my 3rd time on your bike. Is that so? Let's make it 30 times. I haven't been given a ride yet, says Jin. I'll give you a ride once the run-in is over. What's the point of getting used to it when you're spinning around like that, and you're the only one doing the run-in these days? What's the run-in? Okay. He's noisy. Gene, you're upset that you lost to me in the race the other day, right? Is that why you're trying to frame me? I guess I'm the fastest biker in this little biker gang. Oh, you're certainly fast, Seed, I'll admit it. If you go too fast, the girls will start to hate you. Hey! Seed, you seem to be getting angry. That kind of thing doesn't make for a good leader. Who's the leader now? I never said anything about being a leader. When we all talked about it, we came to the conclusion that we didn't need one. No, it was decided after that. I think you are the best leader, Seed. Everybody thinks so. So let's say you're all running and you get chased by police. If you're caught there, who's going to be the most guilty? You. Yeah. It's no good. I don't understand anyone's feelings, but it's still too early for me to become leader. Dirty. That's dirty. You're the one who's okay. So yeah, they're trying to frame me now. These are the worst friends a human being could possibly have. It was the bike's fault that we lost a Seed. I'm sure the new one will be faster. Well then, you should buy a new bike too, Gene. Because I'm currently an active biker. Besides, I don't have any accidents like you, Seed, so I don't think I'll buy a bike anytime soon. I said something terrible, didn't I? Sorry, leader. Please stop calling me leader. Leader, give me a break. Stop calling me leader. Okay, we do have to exhaust all the dialogue. Who are you riding behind today? I'm gonna ride Dick's bike today. I haven't ridden it recently, and the suspension's been changed for a better ride. Huh. Dick, did you change the suspension lately? Well, it's a little bit better. Good, I want to change it out soon, too. My current suspension is so... Who do you want to die first, guys? Who should die first? Current suspension is so stiff that it hurts my butt. May can ride pretty well. I'm sure May's ass is made of steel. See, did you say something? Which woman? There are two women. Oh, this woman? She dies first. I feel like they're all gonna die. I feel like everybody but maybe May is gonna die. B block. It's been a long time. I looked it up on the map. Avoid police stations as much as possible, but if all else fails, drop off at the location mentioned above. She did. She made fun of our... Yeah, she joked about our bike being stolen. Yes, we are currently touching grass with the gang. And it makes me wish I stayed in the apartment. By the way, the news just now said that an artificial satellite had fallen near Block B. Yeah, I saw it too. It's an artificial satellite carrying marine filth, but apparently there wasn't any damage. What the hell is marine filth? It's nuclear fuel. Do you guys know what marine filth is, guys? It's cheaper and easier to use than plutonium. However, 10 years ago, the use of marine filth was banned. We already know all this. This is because there was a lot of damage. Yes. But the fact that there was no damage to a B block is a good thing. Yes. Hexagate, thank you for the follow. Yes, marine filth bad. Marine filth bad. Marine filth banned 10 years ago because marine filth turned satellites into nuclear warheads. And the satellites stopped being maintained, so they fell into the Earth's atmosphere and exploded in random places. The idea was to use the marine filth as a kind of rocket fuel to get the satellites to have a kind of guidance system so they could crash in places without people. This resulted in them exploding like nukes. You thought you followed a long time ago? Well, thank you for following again. You may have followed. Welcome on in. I've definitely seen your username before. Good to have you. Good to have you back. The fact that there's no damage to B block is a good thing for us. Well, I'm lucky, said Dick. Okay, anything else? Where in Block B are you going? There's almost no people in Block B at night, right? Well, there are a lot of factories and research institutes. Why are we going there? Does that mean there's no one to complain about even if you're running around? Yep. Okay, that's 100% it. So we're just gonna... So basically we're planning on doing donuts in the factory quarter where nobody's at. Speaking of laboratories, there was news that a thief broke into the Scientific Fuel Research Institute. A thief? Yeah. Marine filth was stolen from B Block, the Fuel Research Institute. 2 guys were killed! Marine filth again. How the hell is this subject still popping up? Normally, when I'm making something, I don't think about it becoming an incident. Scientific Fuel Research Institute. What kind of place is that? Shall we go? Let's find out. Let's do it. It would be dangerous if the thief was still lurking around. It's okay. The fact that the news has come out means that the police investigation's already been completed. I can't imagine a criminal staying at the crime scene forever. Yeah, we're gonna be the entire problem. Sounds interesting. Just running around is boring anyway, so let's explore the research institute. It's decided. Go! Son of a bitch. After we talk to everyone. Research institute, that's kind of exciting. You love exploration and I love exploration and adventure. There's a lot of talking in this game. You didn't have your previous motorcycle insurance, right? I was able to buy a new car. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Unless you won't understand how it feels. I guess. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's done. Anything that's like filler text, I kind of want to just skip over. I'll read it quickly. Leader, give me a break. Please don't call me leader. Thank you for the toasty roll. You have to drive safely. I understand. I can't bring you into this. Oh, that's hot. Jin, you're being nosy. Okay, let's talk to this guy. I don't think we talked to Billy. Beatty. We haven't talked to Beatty yet. Looks good considering he was taken while riding a motorcycle, right? Nah, if I was more out of focus, I would be like this. Wish I didn't have to embarrass myself. My camera focuses automatically. Don't let a decisive chance slip away. Even if I shook the camera, it was still taking pictures. It's a well-made camera. Hey, Gene, please be a little like me. What does that mean? I didn't take the pictures just because I wanted to. They're talking about the embarrassing photo incident. Billy, don't follow me. Can we get... Fucking... It turned into a giant hand! Get didn't used to be hand. Seed? May. Seed! Hey! Oi! Huh? Oh, sorry. Are you still half asleep? No good. If you mess with May in a place like this, she'll definitely hate you forever. Save the game. We'll save. I don't think there's any major choices. Oh, move is operate. Get is grab. What are we grabbing? Seed, I've been wondering about you for a while, but you're still thinking of me, said Gene. No, absolutely not. Huh? Seed, what's wrong? Sorry, I mistook you for... I mistook you for Lena. What, Seed? Maybe you should do something like that to me. That was it? Is that so? I just patted Billy on the head. Huh. I don't believe you. God, this is so... Seed, you can't do that in a place like this. Seed, hey. No, it's a misunderstanding. I was just dusting you off. It's true, believe me. I don't know what else to do, so I'm gonna touch everybody here. I don't know what else to do. It's turbo time! It's turbo time! I'm not a pervert! I'm not a pervert! There are dead leaves on Dick's body. There are dead leaves on Dick. Hey, Seed, what are you doing? Dick, no, this is a misunderstanding. I'm just brushing off your dead leaves. I'll tell you what's next. You guys misunderstand me. Yeah, I gotta do something. Key, wallet. What are you gonna do with your wallet out? Just wanted to see if I didn't forget it. Use your key. What, you're in a hurry? You're planning on leaving already? No rush. Not the no swear. Shall we talk a little more and then go? We should talk a little more, guys. We should talk a little more. Thank you, Shilrai. I was just looking for Turbo Man doll. We should talk a little more, guys. I think talking a little more is what we need to do. Yeah, Hexagate. I could definitely see, now I can see, I immediately started to see where Bird was coming from. Thing is, we already exhausted all the dialogue. What happened to your previous bike? It's junk. It was junk. It was impossible to recover. It was totaled. It was totaled. The bike was totaled. That's right. I really like that bike. What a shame. What's next? Okay. I'm working on the sticker tune right now, so I'll show it to you when it's finished. You've got good taste, Seed, so I'm sure it'll be cool. I think it will be. I think it'll be real cool. Yeah, he wrecked his old bike. He wrecked his old bike. We gotta keep talking. These are our friends. I know what the game is trying to do. I know what the game is trying to do. Once whatever the alien is shows up and starts killing people, we are going to look back at this riveting conversation that we all had, and it's going to be really sad. It's going to be really sad when one of these characters ends up dead, and I'm just going to be so fucked up about it. I'm going to be like, oh God, it was Billy, no! Not Billy! He took my picture in an embarrassing picture incident. Yeah, they're all gonna die. Please give me a break. Please stop calling me leader. Oh no, Jin! He called me gay once. That's what's gonna happen. Fuel Research Institute, that's kind of exciting. Okay, yeah, we have talked to everyone. Everyone has been spoken to multiple times. We cannot leave. Use the key. We should talk a little more and then go. Grab the bag. Seed, can you hold this bag? No. Oh, did you want to hold this bag? No, I just want to know how heavy it was. We'll take it here. No, it's so heavy. It's mostly batteries. Easy on a bike, but very difficult to carry around on foot. Did I have to know about the berries? The batteries? Okay, talk to him about the batteries. I guess? No. Is there anything else to grab? Do we have to, like, start grabbing... grab her... Oh! Seed, what's wrong? Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Don't worry. Fuck. Oh, May freaked out. No good. Yeah, if you domesticate... Okay, so do I have to... If you try to take Jin, you'll get some weird misunderstandings again. If you move poorly, it'll cause misunderstandings. No matter what happens here, it's better to stay still. I'm gonna videotape your actions, Seed. Don't do that. Seed is almost camera-phobic. I'll get your... Oh, you're treating me today? No. What are we supposed to do? What is left? What's left, guys? What is left to say? We've talked to everyone. What are you gonna do with your wallet out? What do we do? What the hell do we do? Oh, God. Let's look at... Oh, maybe we... You know what? We haven't been looking at everybody. Billy has a variety of hobbies that'll surprise everyone. Although he looks weak at first glance, he is quite strong in martial arts and karate. He also likes tinkering with machines and has many tools and computers. If it were 2000 AD, I'd probably call him an otaku. We have to fucking look at everyone. My mistake. When we went for a run the other day, he filmed us with his video camera. The lens was pointed at me and I was dressed too well. And in the middle of the highway, everyone gathered round. I guess it's so used to talking about such dark things. Billy modifies his own bike. The bike I was riding before was pretty fast, but compared to Billy's modified bike, it was like a tortoise and a hare. I'm confident it's all up to the shop. Okay. Alright. May doesn't really stand out among the members, although her personality is the complete opposite of Lena's. Lately, she has started to poke at people quite a bit. Probably Lena's influence. Actually, I'm secretly targeting May. That's a very romantic way of saying that. He doesn't understand. I don't understand May's feelings, but I plan to confess my feelings to her someday. Someday's probably a long way off, though. If I were to confess my feelings to May now, if she rejected me, I wouldn't be confident that the members would be able to get along as well as... I'd be able to get along with everybody as well as before. I think there's a risk that I'll be seen as a jerk. That's one thing to say that it's not manly, but I'm still young. I'm thinking of going playing the long game here. He's playing the long game. May's been extremely kind lately. I tend to think that this is a possibility, but I've made this kind of mistake many times that I hate, so many times that I hate it. If I confessed, oh May, the day I hear those words back, my face will turn red and I'll go down on a wandering trip. I'll go on a wandering trip. Is it a bit embarrassing that I'm 24 now and still have such thoughts? I personally think it's a good thing, but even men are afraid of scary things. Yes, broke. No, this is a friend. This is much worse. Much worse. This is a friendship sim. May seems as quiet as ever. The girl doesn't have a driver's license, so she always has to ride in tandem. In May's case, I mostly... In May's case, I mostly ride her on my ass. In May's case, she sits in the back while I ride the motorcycle. Lena is special. It seems that it has not been decided yet. It's so good. By the way, this is still the second screen of the game. This is still the second screen of the game since the game started. I like to ride cute girls on my ass. Alright. On the phone earlier, the man on Lena's left who was babbling was Jin. Although he looks second class, he's actually quite funny and quite popular. You look like a second class girl, Jin. There are rumors that Jin is in love with Lena, but the truth is still unclear. People often ask me for advice about my relationship with Lena, but I don't understand her feelings and I don't like it. All I can say is ganbatte. Okay. All I can say is do your best. For some reason, I get along with this guy. Thanks to Jin, I used to be serious, but lately people say I've turned into an idiot. Okay, cool. We're still riding May on her ass, so that dialogue is exhausted. This is Lena, who called earlier. Lena, who is the object of everyone's admiration, is on good terms with May. Perhaps because they're both women. At first glance, she seems to be strong-willed, but she is actually... There is no... But she's actually not, I guess. There's no doubt that Jin and Billy are targeting Lena, but it's unclear what Dick thinks. Lena also has some things that aren't very clear. It seems they don't have any intention of forming a special relationship with anyone. Nobody, everybody kind of wants to fuck somebody, but nobody actually wants to fuck anybody. From my point of view, she's pretty attractive. I can understand why everybody likes her. Okay, finally. Dick is as blunt as ever. This guy is one of the quietest among the six. Thank God. But even when he's with us, I've never seen him smile much. He always seems moody. The fact that he's with us means he might be enjoying himself to some extent. Anti-love triangle plot. The gang is horny and insecure. Dick is best character so far just because he doesn't say much. He's just there. Dick never got angry when he was with us, but rumor has it that when Dick was sleeping at home, the next door neighbor was so noisy that he brought a beer bottle into the next room. I heard stories of people of them getting into a fight. Rumor has it that Dick returned to his room gasping for breath and covered in blood. If that's true, we're terrible people. Although we are now dating, now that we're friends, he has never gotten angry in front of us. All of my friends know the story, but they think it's a hoax spread by someone. Of course, I've never been with Dick before. It keeps saying we're dating, but I've never really... Okay, we've hung out, but I've never really pissed him off. Among these people, there are hardly any people who fight among their friends. I'm better at riding a bike, but this guy is the strongest among the members at arm wrestling. Although he looks scary at first glance, I discovered that he actually has a weakness for women. The extreme bromance in marine filth. Okay, use the keys. Use the keys. It's still early! We have exhausted all the dialogue. Look at the bag. It's just, oh yeah, Billy always carries this bag with him. There's a video camera inside probably. I'll never fall down again. It contains batteries for the video cameras, video discs, etc. Billy was very prepared. See, what's wrong with your scary face? Is there something wrong with my bag? Oh, you're still thinking about what happened the other day. No, that's not true. It just so happened that there was an empty can left on the road. Are you an idiot? Can an air bike be damaged by an empty can? Well, that's not true. The empty can had blocked the air duct. So I thought it was dangerous and returned the throttle. If I hadn't been late that time. Why did looking at the battery bag trigger this conversation? Good God. If May was riding in the back, it would have been a big deal. You drive too recklessly, Seed. Jin, you're slower than me. Hey, I was faster, wasn't I, you liar? You said that again. Who was the one who got on a lot of trouble on the Shudo Expressway? There's nothing we can do about it. That's already happened. Seed also bought a new bike, so it's fine. Also, Seed's next bike looks fast and looks really cool. Seed's new bike is cool, guys. Oh, really? Do you think so? He's a simple guy. I'm a simple man. Looking at the bag reminds me of that accident. Key! Key! Go! Talk. Okay. Talk to the bag? Let's go now. That's right, everyone. Let's have fun today. Thank God! Oh! Look at the cool pixel art, guys! Look at how cool the bike riding is! Nightmare Collection 2, Marine Filth! We did it! We had to look at bag. We beat the game, guys. We can move on to... We can move on to better now. Oh, finally! Oh, it was like a boss fight! That was the second screen of the game!
I will snatch every motherfucker num-nums.
Anyway. Kokoga. Is this the Scientific Fuel Research Institute? It's kind of creepy. Nandaka. Nandaka. I guess that, yeah. This, whatever this is creepy. Jin has always hated places like this. Good. It'll be a good test of our courage. It's kind of scary. Okay, so we're finally at the scientific part. Okay, we could just go if we want. We could just go, but now I am conditioned to look at absolutely everything. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. In addition to research institutes, there are many factories around here. During the day, thick black smoke rises from the factory chimneys. Jid is smiling. But I know he's actually not good at things like this. Seed, what's wrong? Are you scared? Me? I'm totally fine. He's smiling on his face, but he looks quite scared. Let's tease him a little. Seed, what are you looking at just now? No, your face had goosebumps. The hair on your head is standing on end. I wonder what's wrong. Huh? Oh, just shut up. Okay. Messing with him. Look, I'm not scared at all. I get it, I get it. Are you suspicious? Ah, you're suspicious of Seed, right? Yeah, okay. Look at... talk to him? As expected, there aren't many people here at night. Well, I think there are more police officers than people these days because there's a lot of crime. I was scolded a lot for my recent accident. No matter how hard I try, I can't like the cops. Well, no matter who you asked, you're a bad seed. Ah. What does nuclear fuel research involve? What now? Could it be a human experiment? No, all he said was saw. I don't think that's... I think that was more of a well... That was more of a well. Like, he was stammering, not really sure what to say. I don't think he said now. Yeah, it's possible. When exposed to radiation, hair falls out and skin swells up. Stop it. You're watching Bubblegum Crisis right now? I want to watch more cop anime. Like, it feels like every single cop anime that exists is awesome in some way. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, I figure Saw is a lot like Ja. You know, just kind of a, well, kind of thing. Saw is like a negative version that like, from what I've learned. Like, you usually say Saw instead of, like, Saw Shirimasen. You know, I don't know. Like, they'll say Saw before they... And usually with Ja, it's more of a neutral. I'm not really sure. Pat Labor is the only other one you've seen. Pat Labor's fucking sick. Pat Labor's sick. I need to watch that series. I just need to watch the whole, like, all the movies and shit. I think I've seen, like, one Pat Labor movie to the end. And it, like, had nothing to do with mechs. It was more like a fucking Godzilla movie. It was about these, like, two cops. It was like this crime thriller. It was really good. Oh, I may be thinking of something else. I want to say it was a Pat Labor movie, though. Seed, you said Gene again? I asked you to do that. I asked you to go slowly. Tell that to Gene, not me. I was driving normally. Jin suddenly sped up. Seed's gonna be stirring up the heat. Okay. I'm causing drama. Is there a key to the entrance? Don't need to look. There are almost no unlocked buildings in Block B. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's go. Wait, can we grab anything? No. Let's go. You're so quick. Let's explore a little before entering. What is this? I guess keep talking. I've heard it before at a company that makes nuclear weapons. Nuclear fuel accidentally came into contact with the human body. That person turned into an ugly monster and started attacking humans. Soneda. No, Sorede. In the end, it seems, which basically means, you're for fucking real? In the end, it seems that the mother killed her child by making him drink hydrochloric acid. But one day, due to the shock of losing her child, the mother also turned into an ugly monster and started attacking. Okay. Stop it. Okay, now he's just telling edgy stories. Now that I think about it, I heard that you would hear the mother sobbing every night in Block B. Yeah, he's just telling ghost stories now. Mom of the year. He's just telling ghost stories now. Go! Load! Welcome in, Adrian. #1 mom mug. Come on, Billy. Don't worry, there's a story like that in every horror novel. Stop telling scary stories out here. Look, everyone's scared of Seed because he's talking strange things. Maybe I went a little too far. Okay. Had another anime come to mind with Pat Labor. Appleseed. Yep, Appleseed is also a Shiro Masamune, kind of a cop series. It's weird. It takes place in like a Mad Max world, but the main characters are this husband and wife team. Briarios and I forget the girl's name, but like it's this huge like robot dude with this huge robot dude and his human wife, and they're cops in like one of the last cities that are actually civilized. It's kind of Appleseed's fucking awesome. It's crazy. A lot of Shiro Masamune shit is awesome. But I especially like Appleseed because like you never see husband and wife teams in anything. And whenever you do, and sometimes it can be real shit, but sometimes it can be awesome. And I think Appleseed's one of the examples where it's awesome. Looks like one of Dick's taillights is broken. Out of the two, only one seems to work when I step on the brake. Looks like my balls are... Guess I'll have to go buy it again. Try buying a bastard bike, too. What a dick. They're such dicks to each other. The inside of the laboratory doesn't seem to have any lights on, but it seems to be surrounded by glass. If this is the case, you should be able to see it in the moonlight. Well, there shouldn't be any people left, so it should be alright to invade. I found Daijabu. I found Daijabu. Dado. Daijabu Dado. That's him saying it's okay. Okay. Go. Ah! Look at everyone. Look at everyone. Dick has been watching the research lab ever since. I'm sure what they're checking on was going on. Just like, wish I could live in such a big building. It seems my guess was wrong. As long as... Don't rely on me. Okay. Dick, please help me if I'm in any danger. Lena. No, Nia. Dick, what are you grinning at? It's okay. Lena's stronger than she looks. Hey, Billy. Okay. Dick looks great even in casual poses. Is it because he's so stiff? I'm stiff too, look! Oh, okay, he's like all like they're fucking flexing now. I could not give less of a fuck about these characters. I just want to see alien action. They're a bunch of punks. Okay, yeah, let's not get eaten. Go. Holy fuck. I'm not scared at all. What kind of building has an electronic lock? Billy, can you open it? Yeah, just wait a minute. Billy can open any lock. That's why I always carry such a big bag. Looks like the door's unlocked. Key? You're very careless. Since there's a police inspector, did you just forget? I see. Mad Bull 34? What else am I looking at? Do we have to... Did a thief break into the laboratory? The person stealing the nuclear fuel must be the work of someone like that. There's no point in ordinary people having nuclear fuel. Apparently they killed and robbed 2 of the guards on duty, as Dick said. It may have been the work of an insider. I'm sure the culprit is Satan from the old castle, who plans to conquer the world. Damn, that escalated quickly. Yeah, I'm sure they'll use nuclear fuel to move the servants. I guess they are. Both of you do your part. Okay. Can we go now? Dick, what's going on inside the library? It's too dark to see clearly. Sometimes you can see a round light running. Oh, probably a security robot. Okay, so we gotta deal with some security. 2 security guards were also killed. It might have been better to use the robots from the beginning. See, someone's coming this way! What? Who is it? Wasn't that Dareda? I think that's Dare. I'm actually recognizing some of the kanji now, and I think that's Dareda. And Dare means who. The way he walks, he looks like a humanoid. Hey, nice. Boriska. Boriska? Ah, it's a cop! It's... it's literally... Alright, everybody. Alright, gang. Alright, gang. Listen up before he approaches. If he asks about anybody named Sarah Connor, point at Lena. What are you guys doing in a place like this? No, it's just a little run. Besides, it's rare to see police in a place like this. Did something happen around here? Don't you watch the news? A security guard was killed at this laboratory. Show me your license ID right now. License? What did we do? Don't you think it's insane that guys like you are hanging out in a place like this at a time like this? You're not a biker gang, are you? God. Don't be stupid. There's no way we're in a motorcycle gang at our age. Hurry up and get your license now. Otherwise, you'll have to accompany me to the station. Oh! Can't be helped. Well, where did it go? Get it out quickly. Where's the other one? The other one? What? Oh, do you mean the magician? I've put a spell on you. I hope he never moves again. Oh, I hope you never move again. What? Destroy memory. Emergency stop. Good luck! I yelled in English. Yeah, because they're robots. They're robots, so he snuck up behind the security cop droid and shut him down. Haha, smile! Must be a pretty old humanoid to remember biker gangs. Not at all, but Seed's response always makes me laugh. Yeah, I think so, Dopamine. I thought this guy was their big hacker, but it was Jin that shut him down. I was surprised, but I feel sorry for the police officer. Daijoubu da yo. It's fine. It's definitely fine. If the other officers find you, they'll just take it home. If the other officers find him, they'll just take him home and turn him back on. Let's get inside the research lab quickly. If we're standing around here, there's a chance another one will show up. The art in this game looks fantastic. Like, it looks... Frankly, I like the look of it better than Dead of the Brain 2. Dead of the Brain 2 had a really cool, very similar style to this, but this seems a little more detailed. Like, they didn't really... Like, they were going to even a little bit more minimalistic with Dead of the Brain 2. I actually like this art style. It's got a little bit more going on. A little more shading going on. Like, you know how they're using, what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 shades? Just to show the roundness of this desk. Like, you didn't see a whole lot of that in Dead of the Brain 2. Maybe a bit, but not to this extent. I went inside the research lab, but it was brighter inside than I expected. It's because the surrounding area is covered with glass, even the light outside. I could see it enough. Why don't you turn on the light? If you do that, it's like calling the cops. It's best not to fiddle with light switches. Oh, there is a little light. The walls are made of glass. There aren't many people around here. Some time ago. It wasn't unusual for police officers to be here. Okay. Kore wa nanda? What is this? This is a floor plan of this research institute from the first floor to the third floor. If you look at this, you can quickly get to your destination. This is probably the reception counter. Normally someone would be sitting here to greet customers, but at this time there were no customers, no employees. Only security droids. Can we move anything? It would be best not to touch anything on the desk. It would also risk setting off an alarm if you mess around with it. Or, if you end up calling the... Or you could also accidentally call the police on your own. It's too far from here to press the button. I can't reach it until I get closer. Go. Let's get on the elevator. There's no point in going up without a purpose, right? That's true, but... Oh my god! What is with this game? Who directed this? We have to look at it. We have to know where to go first. I see the stairs over there. Is there anyone who wants to come and check out what's going on the second floor? I don't wanna. I don't wanna either. Pokeball. Neither do I. Yeah, what are they doing here? Apparently they wanted to kill time and get a little spooked. That's the reason they're here. That's... Like, no, the question you're asking, Yo-Yo, is a valid question. Because they just said they wanted to drive around and go to this place because there was a robbery here and they wanted to see what it was like. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically dopamine. He did bring a camera, didn't he? I'm not scared, but I don't like it. Seed, go yourself. Hey, I thought there was at least one person who'd be willing to go. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa. Yeah, that fuzzy fireball. Oh, they're laughing. Seed, how many years ago are you talking about? It's rare to see people use the word fireball these days. I guess so. Maybe I'm so embarrassed I didn't notice until now. It's embarrassing to say fireball, guys. I think it'd be quicker to use the stairs if it's a 3-story building. Well, it's a human research institute. There's no point in me complaining. Go! Oi! Seed, where are you going? I don't know. We're taking a look at the stairs. It's a normal staircase. How about you calm down a little? This game. Let's investigate a little more. Let's investigate, guys. Let's investigate. There's a table and a couch. I also want a reception set for my room. How much did you buy the one in Seed's room? 20,000 for the sofa, 70,000 for the table. What about black market? 60,000 for the sofa, 15,000 for the table. Corner of the room, probably used when entertaining guests. This game, guys. The terminal is installed above the counter. It's probably the one normally used by receptionists. With this one tool, you can make appointments with all the people in the research. Yep. What's on the second and third floors? Okay, second floor. There's a laboratory and a meeting room on the second floor. Apparently, you can go to the warehorse from the laboratory, but it's quite big. A warehouse. Also, it looks like you can go to the lab from the meeting room. I like how the kanji for warehouse is a car cave. It's a car in a cave, or a car in a building. Cars. Also, it looks like you could go to the lab for the meeting room. It seems to be the only room on the second floor. What about the third floor? Looks like there's an office. Looks like it's now an office. From there, there's a warehouse here too. It seems much smaller than the one on floor 2. What about this room? Well, this looks like the director's office. It looks like the warehouse and director's office can be accessed from this office here. I see. Unlike the first floor, there are more rooms on the second and third floors. Okay, let's check them out. Let's go and see. Let's go up the stairs. You're as quick as ever. I'll have to do some more research. Yeah, yo, that's yeah, our friends are the fucking fun police. They really are. They're worse than the cops. At least we can turn those off. My friends are not optional. I'm stuck with them. You can go to the research, yep. Yeah, okay. I remembered it well. Behind the counter are many locked drawers. Can you open them? It literally just told me not to mess with anything on the desk. If we pick the lock and the alarm starts going off, we'll all be great robbers. We didn't come here to be thieves. It really does, Dopamine. It really does. That's what was bad about this. I heard there was something bad about it, but I didn't know the specifics and wanted to find out myself. I just see if it was just, you know, a personal thing or something. But yeah, Dopamine, yeah, it's already, like, what are we on, like, the 4th screen of the game? Yeah, the first screen was the apartment, then the friends gathered around, and then us outside the lab, and now we're in the reception area. In, like, an hour and a half, we have been to 4 places. No one's sitting at the reception counter. Is it normal for it to be such a long time? Okay, move something, anything. It's not good to mess with other things without permission. This is often said by a man who breaks into other people's buildings without permission. So noisy. Bit unreasonable to call an elevator here. Why is this even here? A tree grows on the other side of the glass. I'm sure that place is also within the premises. Even on this first floor, a normal person would have several rooms. It may seem crazy, but it's a bold idea to turn the entire first floor into a lobby. Sure is. Is there a parking lot on the left? I think we should have our bikes there too. We're not customers, so it would be a shame if we rented the parking lot. It's gonna hurt. Besides, it's definitely better to be able to escape quickly when the time comes. Alright, go. I'm not that quick. I'm not that quick, guys. Can we go out the signs? No. Can we talk? No. Can we use your wallet? See, you can't use your wallet here. That's right. I wish there was a vending machine. Let's wait to ride the bike on the way home. There's a car parked in the parking lot, probably the one used in the research institute. See, don't plagiarize. I'm not that evil. Plagiarize, don't steal it. Higa Hayazo. I'm trying! I'm trying! I'm doing my best, Yo-Yo. Holy shit. So... Oh, the game is shit. It's shit. I didn't want it to be shit, but I think it's shit, guys. I think this is a shit game. But I want to get to the monster, damn it. We're getting to the monster. We are getting to the monster. For it to be like every screen. Oh, yeah. Prepared robot. All the walls are made of glass. It makes me want to be a thief. Maybe it's just shit at the start. You're right. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. I think you're right, Yo-Yo. I think you're right. I do like games that let you move, though. Yeah, once the characters start dying, there will be fewer of them to talk to. And the less characters to talk to, the better off we are. It's like when someone tells you you have to power through the first season of a show to get to the good. So I think that might be what it is, Hexagate. Normal emergency staircase, Research Institute. So if you're in a hurry, it's faster to take the stairs than call for an elevator. Go. No? Okay, let's move shit. Yeah, no point calling an elevator. Why would anyone ever need to do that? It's like being attacked. If we click wrong, we die. Honestly, timed events, at least we'll have time to do something. We don't have to do everything. Because we'll just have just enough time to do something. I'd actually prefer that. Get it? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, can I not? Wait a minute. Maybe we can... No getting, no talking. Looking is fine. Going is fine, apparently. You can't spend money here. Ah, let's wait to ride the bike on the way home. I don't know. I want to go upstairs, and it's not letting me. Is there anything special on the counter? Okay, yep, those are just little reception room desks. There are very few people who'd like to live in such a dangerous place. Thank you, Phantom Miner. Welcome in. How's Bug and Grace and all them? We are playing a very obtuse adventure game. And by very obtuse, I mean it's really dead set on you never moving from the location you're in. We just want to leave this room. And it's telling us we need to investigate a little more. Maybe this? Like a triangle. This is the 4th screen in the game that we've seen that wasn't a cutscene. Besides cutscenes, this is the 4th interactable screen we've been to in like an hour and a half. The design is a little bit fucked. What if we have to like time it and click the light? I'm not sure. Huh. I'm really not sure. No, oh, you know what? That's a good question. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Not really sure what that square's for. It may just be decoration. It hasn't really done anything. Oh, wait. I'm tired. Let's sit down. Wait, let's look into this a little more. What exactly are you looking into? It's okay. Is Seed an old man? Where's the sofa? I want to sit down right away. Shaboy J, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Well, there's no way to use a sofa other than to sit on it. They had to talk about sitting on a couch. I'm doing okay. How you doing, Shaboy J? We're playing Marine PHILT, a game that doesn't want you to move ever. What you been up to? We had to banter about the couch, guys. Wait a little longer. I'm checking the room right now. Watch this be it. Let's investigate a little more. Okay, that wasn't it. Shit. Okay, look at it. There's an ashtray on the table. Seed, would you like to have a breather over there? That's right. Okay, so... what? Go? There's an ashtray on the table. Let's take a break and think about the future. That's right. Motherfucker, this game. We had to sit on the corner of the lobby You managed to die in a dating sim. Oh man, we're kind of in the same boat then. Holy shit, 5th screen of the game, guys. We are 5 screens deep. Yeah, we're dealing with a pompous writer who wants you to read everything. Also wants you to go to places that don't make sense. If it makes you makes up talk about how to clean the damn floors. Get your damn mops out. Oh my god. Yeah, this game's definitely wild. It has amazingly good pixel art, and I can't wait to see more of it. Like, the pixel art makes this worth it. The dialogue is goofy because they're a bunch of bantering kids. But the dialogue isn't the problem. The problem is the way it makes you progress. Yeah, we're gonna have to click on a single hair on one of these characters' heads to continue. Yeah, who would have, like, all the talk about getting on the elevator and going up the stairs, and they're like, oh, let's sit down on the sofa, but you can't look at the sofa, you have to try to go to the sofa. And when you fail to go to the sofa, then you look at the sofa again, and then it tells you about an ashtray being there and everybody can take a smoke break, so then you go to the sofa again, and that's how it works. So, the puzzle design in this game is absolutely turbo fucked. It doesn't make any sense at all. I think you're right, Dopamine. It's basically the case of the writer wanting you to read absolutely everything he's written. It's so fucked. It is completely fucked. Yeah, just check twice. And if it was that easy, that would be fine. Like, checking more than once is fine. What's weird is that you have to check and fail, which activates a trigger to check in another way and fail that. And then you go back and check the previous way. And then it lets you... It's so stupid. Anyway. The music and visuals are good. Yeah, and this is background shit. We are sitting in background shit that never mattered. Breaking news, a group of mischievous youths broke into a research facility and sat on the sofa. We've received another report that the building was technically unlocked, so breaking and entering is not a charge that can be filed. I'm not thinking, yeah, no, I need to increase my dimensional chess skills for this one. This is a hardcore adventure game. Yeah, this is all set up before the story gets started, by the way. Anyway, 5th screen of the game, let's go. This sofa is surprisingly comfortable. I feel like I want to sleep like this until morning. Do it. Just go to sleep. Oh, let's look at absolutely every character again. Jin is smoking something. Even though I warned him so much that smoking is bad for his health, he never even tries to quit. Seed, what are you holding in your right hand? Seed just rolls over and falls asleep. Mild 7. Okay, Seed is also smoking. That's called the cigarette. Okay, so I was gonna lecture him over being a smoker, and I myself am a smoker. Jin started smoking cigarettes 4 years ago. That means he's 20 years old. I started smoking, well, we'll keep that a secret. Oh, he started smoking when he was a kid. He's one of those 12-year-old smokers. But Jin would never be able to come to such a creepy place by himself. This guy is a coward through and through. Nah, it's fine. Gin and tobacco are the are polar opposites. Okay. Yeah, Jin's quick. Smoking is bad for his health. You can get behind blind double checks if the writing ends on a leading thought, or, yeah, absolutely, Bauer. If there's, like, a reason to... If it, like, gives a reason to check it again, then that's fine. He was holding the cigarette backwards. I was 8 years old and I was smoking a pack a day. My voice didn't break It shattered. And then it broke. It's something. It's something, Rig. I was curious about it because it was by the guys who made Dead of the Brain, but Rig, this game just... We are on the 5th screen of the game. Not counting cutscenes, we are 5 screens in. This is screen 5. And I've been playing for about an hour and 40 minutes. Gin and tobacco are complete opposites. The old man who lives next to Seed's room hasn't called the emergency services since then, has he? Yeah, seems alright for now, but why is that? I see. The other day, May was in my room when the old man called the cops. Yeah, there's an old man next door to my apartment who calls the cops. For some reason, we're talking about this. How's it going, Rig? I almost shouted out Retro Silent Gaming. I don't know who Retro Silent Gaming is. Well then, May and Seed are... No. When I went for a run the other day, I forgot my bike keys, so he asked me to go with him. We had to wait so long that time. That's why the old man called the emergency services, so I was worried about him. Seed, you're sweating. I'm sweating. I wonder how May feels about being rumored to be me? Nico. What are you so happy about? May keeps looking at me and smiling. I'm sure she'll ask for help later. It's not Rena. May would never do something like that. Huh? What's wrong with me? No, that's not what I'm talking about. So, he's verbalizing. Yeah, this writing is all over the damn place, Yo-Yo. Okay. Look at him. How long can Billy's camera record? One disc is 120 minutes long. Now on camera, in addition to the ones included, I have 3 spares. So I guess I could shoot for 8 hours. If you triple the recording speed, you can do even more. Must be a shrewd person to even have spares. Now that I think about it, the LVD I borrowed from Seed. I'm sorry, but can I borrow it some more? I haven't seen it yet. I've used up all the discs talking in the live. Pretty much. Kinda comes off as a typical anime writing, using something random to bring up May and Seed's relationship. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. I wouldn't call it typical anime writing. It seems like a pitfall a lot of good anime writers have, sidestepped a little bit, or blended in a little better. This is probably a very clumsy version of that. You don't watch anime, though? You've seen it now and then? Yeah, usually it's not quite this up front. Sometimes it happens, but not usually this early. Now that I think about it, the LVD I borrowed from Seed. I'm sorry, but can I borrow it some more? I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I don't mind. Hey, is that a movie? You want to watch... Do you want to watch, Selena? It's a splatter movie. I'll refrain from splatter. I like action stuff. When it comes to action, like Top Buster, however, it's just been screened and has not been sold on LVD yet. Okay. Yeah, this is the Breakfast Club. This is Breakfast Club. How's it going, Girly Satan? Welcome in. It is something that Japan writers do, Yo-Yo, but this is a pretty on-the-nose version of that. They're usually a little better at blending it into the narrative. Billy, instead of standing there, why don't you sit here? I'm fine, or rather, this is what this institute... Is this what this institute does? What should I do? What should I do? Get off the couch! Seed, you're not calming down. Is that so? I'm the same as always, though. I guess I look nervous to Lena. If Dick's bike was a little faster, 4 people could ride it. If Dick's bike was a little bastard. Man. We're doing something illegal, but anyway, can I borrow the movie a little longer? Yeah. Come to think of it, Lena was screaming behind Dick when he came here. He said that the tremors felt like nothing, so I guess his bike had good suspension. Mine is shaking so much that I feel like I'm gonna get drunk just driving it. Maybe I should let him ride his bike next time. You prefer Dick Butt? You prefer Dick Butt yourself? It happens to be his last name. Maybe I should let him ride his bike now. Okay, cool. Okay, now we have to... Now that we're done looking at everyone thoroughly, we have to thoroughly talk to everyone and hope that gets us moving. What are you gonna do now? That's right, how about exploring the laboratory? One by one, we go up to the 3rd floor. I don't like that, it's scary. Of course it's scary, it's a test of courage. If you're gonna go anyway, why don't you all go? Jin, aren't you scared? Not really, but... I like the games that everyone can play together. It's a game that everyone can play. I wonder what's out there. I'm gonna need some coffee for this. Holy shit. A murder occurred in this laboratory in the evening, right? Ah, that's the story. If it was May, wouldn't they normally conduct on-site inspections? Apparently that was the case in the past, but now it's often just a simple investigation. With such a large number of crimes, it is impossible to spend time on a single case. Will you be able to catch the culprit? Even though crime may increase, the arrest rate of the police seems to remain the same. Hey, Chris, welcome in. You would have turned this off? Yeah, it's pretty bad. The art's getting me through. And the security robot that's been running around behind me noticed us? Yeah, security robots only patrol designated areas. Because it's programmed like that, and since you only install them in places where they're likely to be broken into, it's like telling thieves where to enter. Well, it sounds like someone you know and you can break the robot and break it anyway. Yeah, like... Fuck. Do you think Kojima played Marine PHILT and thought, oh, thank God, I'm not... You know, I think I'm doing just fine. I think I'm doing just fine, guys. Sure, I'm a little wordy, but I'm not Marine PHILT. Go. Seed, where are you going? I want to use this elevator. The elevator in this building can run 24 hours a day. Well, it's a good thing we're gonna sit here for another 24 hours. Holy shit. Elevator's ready to go. It's mocking us. Nobody ever say that Kojima cutscenes are wordy. He's got a no smoking badge. Move. I would never have noticed that if I wasn't forced to sit here. I don't need that. Go. It's easier to take the elevator than the stairs. We're currently discussing what to do with everyone, so it would be best not to move. Ugh. If you use the car, there's no way you'd be here anymore. Uh-huh. I think you should pay attention to the 2nd and 3rd floors. I would love to. Which would you prefer, Lena's sports bikes or American bikes? I like both. The best one is American. It's good that the speed comes out. Leader Seed told me to do so, so I'll make a suggestion here. Leader superfluous, but that's a rare suggestion. I want to play hide and seek here. Huh? No, I think hide and seek at this research institute would be fun. They want to play hide and seek, guys. Dick wants to play hide and seek, guys. Dick wants to play hide and seek. That's what we gotta do. We gotta play hide and seek. We came here to break into this research facility so we can play hide and seek, guys. You like hide and seek, guys? We're gonna play hide and seek, because we're adults. We're mid-20s adults. If I were to become a demon, I wouldn't be able to move, let alone search for everyone. I'm not good at it either. It's okay. If May and Lita lose, Seed will become a demon in their place. Hey, Seed. Oh, me? Lucky. Well then, we'll play rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Fucking hell. Jay, hide the dick. We're gonna play, we're just gonna carry him around and, like, put him somewhere. Oh, am I the demon? Seed has always been weak at rock, paper, scissors. Well then, come look for me in 3 minutes. If you can't find it, everyone will come back in. Wait, what? Oh. Why am I so bad at rock, paper, scissors? At the pizza shop, I ended up eating the smallest pizza at rock, paper, scissors. And when it came to movie tickets, I ended up losing at rock, paper, scissors. So I got to watch the shitty, lame little baby movie while everybody got to watch the good, fun, action, splatterhouse movie. This fucking game. How's it going, Bundor? This is exceptional. Well, this building has 3 floors. It should be easy to search. Let's go look for it now. I don't think there's any place on the first floor where you can hide. Save the game. Save in 2. Alright, so now we can move. No, now we can go. It's better to use the elevator than the stairs. Is it? I thought it was faster to use the stairs. If you were able to lose your footing and fall. What if there's a fire? It didn't matter. Which floor should we search second?
Bundor_ is now.
Thank you for the follow, Bundor.
Buckle up.
Yeah, it looks like we can finally move. We're playing hide and seek. They didn't know how to start this game. And the best idea they had was... Well, what if there are a bunch of biker kids and they go to this facility that got robbed, but instead of investigating, they're just gonna go and, like, fuck around on a couch and then play hide and seek. Head to the second floor. I arrived at the second floor. Please be careful where you step. I don't think they knew how to start the game. How about...
What happened here?
How about one of the characters is a reporter and he's gathered his friends around to investigate the place before the cops show up? How about no hide and seek? Is this the second floor of the Research Institute? The hallway is quite narrow compared to the first floor. There's a big door in front of you, but what kind of room is this? It seems like there might be someone hiding here. Oh, go. I wonder what room this is. Oh. It's somewhat fishy. This might be the laboratory on the map to on the first floor. Look around. Come out, wherever you are.
What happened here?
There are sheets. There is no other way to make a plot of someone disappear. You're right, Schubert. You're right.
Here?
Absolutely correct. Welcome in, Schubert.
What happened here?
There is literally no other way to stage a disappearance besides playing hide and seek. I wonder if they're just dissecting frogs. It looks like traces of chemical spills. Ew, there's like frog guts. I don't think there's any positive human experiments being carried out here. It's a school. Test tubes and various equipment that would be used for experiments. Looking at these, I don't know what kind of experiment is being carried out. I don't think it's very pleasant.
What happened
Doesn't
here?
seem like there is. There's nothing good. There's nothing good here. What you been up to, Shoop? How's it going, Nick? We're playing probably the wordiest adventure game I've ever seen. No, we don't have to use anything. Okay, looks like we could just go... Oh, wait. Oh, I have to look at shit. I have to look at shit first. Shelf contains medicines. There must be a lot of dangerous stuff in here. Judging from the atmosphere of the room, it wouldn't be strange to see jars of eyeballs soaked in formalin lined up. Ordinary unlocked door. You can come and go whenever you'd like. I wish. I wish I could. Oh, wait a minute. It said something. Cancel to the door at the back. Okay, door at the back. The back door. Okay, let's investigate that room. Oh, the screens are really sick, though. It smells like an animal mixed with the fishy smell from earlier, yeah? There's a lot of cages with animals in them. But this isn't a zoo, right? A number of large cages are lined up. Looks like there are nearly 100 cages in this room alone. You can't see into the cage that far away. It smells like an animal, so maybe there's something living inside. I know, we're moving screens like way faster. Oh my god, there's a dog! Ew! What, is he dead? No, it's still alive. How can it live like this? I can't watch. That was scary. If I saw something like that, I would probably come out in a dream. I really don't want to see this cat again. It's kind of sad to see you like this. What the fuck? No, not the cat. This is the door I just entered. There doesn't seem to be a way to enter this room other than that door. Well, I found a fucked up cat. That was great. Felt like I heard a noise coming from in this room. Okay, so there is somebody here. Let's move shit. Get. Move. Holy 1989!
Buckle up.
Welcome in. Looks like we can only look. Beakers and medicine bottles. Large monitor installed on the wall. Receives data to various locations within the facility. In normal companies, it is sometimes used to summon personnel. I think I'll get it as a souvenir coming here. There's no electricity in the room. Only thing I can rely on is the moonlight coming in through the window. Nothing is displayed on the monitor. Oh, we can grab shit. We couldn't before. Can I get just one test tube? But since I'm at fault, I left 1,000... I grabbed a test tube, but left 1,000 yen bill to pay for the test tube. With this, you can buy 14 bottles for 70 yen each. I already got the test tube. There's nothing left to take. I don't think there's any use in bringing something like this with you. I don't know what kind of fungus is on it. I think it's best not to touch these things. Use? Okay, we have... Cancel. Oh, cancel. Test tube. Here we go. This is the test tube I took earlier. There's no need to use it here. So there are items we can gather.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point.
Any other crap to grab? The shelf is locked. I can't take anything out of that. I'm not interested in this kind of thing, even if I can carry it around. It's too big for my pocket. Alright, go. Okay. Door at the back, door behind. But he said there was something moving. I thought there was no one here, but I guess I'll check again. Room still smells fishy. Okay, I don't think there's anybody here. It might. We're actually doing stuff now. We're not just talking to people. Now we're actually doing things. A button to call the elevator. Okay. No, it's definitely getting better now that we've moved past the opener. I'm already more intrigued now. I think it would be best to take a look around. I'm curious about what was installed in that wall for a while. Oh, okay. Let's look at this thing then. Wait, moved it? This thing on the wall? It doesn't say it's anything. Security device. I've seen it on TV, but this is my first time seeing it with my own eyes. If I remember correctly, this means that infrared rays are emitted from the recessed part to detect intruders. I think it would be, What is he talking about? Security device doesn't react to animals like dogs and cats. This is because the infrared radiation is installed at a certain height, so it will not react even if a person crawls into it. I guess the president of the company saw the advertisement and decided to install it right away without asking people's review. Oh, so we have to crawl under. Okay. If an amateur like me were to touch the security device, it would mean telling the security company that there's an intruder in the laboratory. I think I should stop getting close to this thing. I think, yeah, we gotta go back and get that dead cat, probably. And probably throw it at the door. You know what? It makes plenty of sense. Yeah, around a corner, there's another couch. I don't want to see it anymore. If I were a cat, I'd probably hate having people see me like that. Okay, he doesn't want to look at the cat no more. I get a chill down my spine from thinking of all these cages. Oh, a warning sign. Be sure to use extreme caution when moving guinea pigs. In the unlikely event that a guinea pig escapes, close all doors in the facility and kill it immediately. That's kind of scary. The window in the room is a hook and loop type. Seems that it can't be opened or closed. Well, there's probably no one working in this room, so there's no need to open it. You can see this sign of block A in the distance. It's quite a distance in terms of distance. But if you use the underground tunnel, you can get there in about 30 minutes. Uh-huh. I wonder if there's no one here. Room's still smell. You know what? Let's leave and go upstairs. But first, I gotta hit the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back.
Or feel it.
I know I'm human. Some of you are still human. This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. Nobody left to kill it. And then it's won.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? He can beat one of those things! I'm pissing! I'm pissing! Woohoo!
Biohazard 2.
FBI Special Agent David Young, Henning. I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly.
But this is still a big lead.
She's trying to speak.
We don't have time, Thomas! Cut that wire. Get out of the way! I'll do it! Stop!
Mr. David Young Henning, haste won't lead you to what you seek.
Could you wait just a little longer?
This won't take long.
I finally got to see the real Rainy Woods.
Passing to the other side of the door that nobody knows.
What's wrong, Alice?
My parents are gone.
What else is wrong, Alice?
Something's broken.
What's broken, Alice?
I am. But I don't want to go among mad people.
Play Silent Hill. You may never leave your room again for PlayStation from Konami.
This is a house where no one should live.
Woman lived here before you was nuts. Wouldn't be surprised if someone just got fed up and offed her.
She was my aunt.
Heart of gold, though.
Roger Cobb has come here alone.
Daddy?
But no.
Whew. I needed some coffee. I needed some coffee, guys. Oh boy. I got my Santa cup. I got eggnog in this motherfucker. Cause we got eggnog the second it showed up. As always. Yeah, need a little coffee. Need a little coffee. This is one of Midnight's mugs, I think. Let's see here. Okay. Hallway on the second floor of the Institute. Let's go upstairs. Because there wasn't really anything downstairs. Alright, cool. We can, too. It's actually letting us move. Okay, it's given us a little autonomy. That may have been just that shitty first part. Head to the third floor. I arrived at the third floor. Please be careful where you step. Oh, you have arrived at the third floor. Please be careful where you step. When I got off of the elevator, I was suddenly in a room. This looked like an office. There's a terminal keyboard and stationery on the desk, nothing noticeable. Pretty big desk. You might feel like you're a great person when you sit on the chair. However, this is no time for leisure. Yeah, I only have 3 minutes, right? It's maybe someone's hiding under the desk. Space for people, but no one's here. It doesn't seem to be hidden. What do you bet? Being the assholes that they are just in the lobby and the couch? They just all went straight to the couch? Peppermint for coffee. That sounds... I mean, sounds like it could be good. Eggnog's the only thing you put in your coffee. It is an awesome addition. Looks like no one's hiding behind the desk. Let's look for another place. Maybe somebody's in the locker. Space that only one person can enter, so if it were me, I'd probably hide here. Move it. Get it. Look, it's doing weird. It's still doing weird shit. The game is still doing weird shit. Emergency staircase ahead. In the unlikely event the elevator breaks down, you'll have no choice but to use the stairs. That's the elevator. I've never been in this room before. What kind of room is this? I wonder what this door leads to. The corner on the top floor would be a suite in a hotel. Okay, let's go, I guess. Let's try these doors. Let's see what's in this room. There's a large desk next to the window. But this room is probably the director's office. Director will probably be sitting at this big desk. A guy like me would probably never be able to sit still for the rest of my life. I'm tired, so I think I'll sit down a bit. He sat down! As expected, it's super comfortable to sit on. I checked when I sat down earlier and there was no one under the desk. Maybe they're hiding somewhere else. There's a safe. Perhaps Billy is hiding in the safe. But he's not there for some reason. He'll suffocate if you hide in a place like that. Generally speaking... Oh, wait. Generally speaking, it's common sense that you shouldn't put anything of value in a company safe. Also, keeping valuable things in a safe of a research institute located in a crime-prone B block. There are probably no such insane people. Oh, he's assuming that the safe is just a decoy and nothing's actually in there because, of course, somebody would just steal it. There's an amazing-looking machine installed on the wall, but it's probably used to transfer various kinds of data. Given its size, transfers are not limited to this office, but also to other companies. Okay. So nothing is what I'm getting out of that. Terminal in the office earlier, but it seems like there was one in each room at this research institute. After all, it has better performance than a phone. The most convenient for use at work. I wonder where it is. Can we grab anything? We can't grab or move anything. I hope so, Yo-Yo. I hope the first person we find is dead. Who should it be? Who is the worst character besides, the one who lied to us about our bike? The view from here is not very nice. There are so many factories in this area that they emit smoke, so there's almost no fresh air. I'm not a thief, so I don't care about safes. I'll have to find a friend quickly. The monitor in this room is quite large, probably because it's in the director's room. I think it would just cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy just this monitor. Kentaro, return to office. Any of them works, right? Yeah, any death would be fine. Probably Dick. Dick is like the least dickish. Okay, this is definitely a place where somebody's hiding. It's extremely hot and humid in this room. I feel like I'm gonna get hot if I stay too long. Huge pile of boxes. This room appears to be a warehouse. Bade! Bade! I don't think anyone's hiding in the cardboard box. It would take me until tomorrow to open and investigate things one by one. Just because it's a cardboard box from the Scientific Fuels Research Institute, I feel like it might contain something amazing. Oh wait, there's a tag on the cardboard box stating that it was shipped from here. I don't know where on earth it will be sent, but there's no doubt that it's an expensive and dangerous package. Cardboard boxes are stacked almost to the ceiling. That's certainly why the whole room is so hot and humid. There's a tag on this cardboard box stating that it was shipped from here, but I don't know where it'll be sent. Yeah. Okay. Can we use the test tube? No need to use it. Go! I wonder where on earth they're hiding. I'm going back down to the first floor. Fuck it. I'm going back down to the first floor. I think I got bamboozled. They're not here. I don't think there's any place you can hide on the first floor. Oh, no. Yeah, we could just go home. They have their own bikes. We could just go home. Okay, let's start looking at shit. If you were actually working here, you wouldn't have to bother using the elevator if you were on this floor, especially faster to use the stairs. Okay, so that's the elevator call button. The only way to prevent the security... Okay. I'm not it's fine, but I'm not confident in the length of my legs. Let's try using a test... let's try using test tube. Key? Tube? No. Wallet. You can't spend money here. Yeah, I don't know why I tried to throw money at that problem. Get. Move. 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 Is there anyone in this room? Oh, I crawled under. It's pitch dark. I'm afraid I'll be reported if someone finds me with the lights on, so I guess I'll give up. Even they wouldn't hide in such a dark place. Oh. So we need to find a flashlight. But we can get there as long as we move. So that's good. Oh, it looks like we could use the move button just to go anywhere. Well, this is fine. This is good. You already forgot. Yeah, we're playing hide and seek still. Oh, and this is a much harder adventure game than the Dead of the Brains. I can't believe I haven't found anybody yet. Fucking hide and seek champions of the fucking world. There are many factories around here, so the sky's cloudy. If it were a view, the one I saw from my room would be the most beautiful. Oh my god. And we can't move anything else. We can get more stuff, though, but there's really nothing else to get. Everything else is either locked, or we got what we need. Alright, get out of here. Bada. 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 We're gonna have to find a flashlight. That's what it wants us to do, because we can't see. Okay. Go here. I guess floor 3, and we'll, like, look closer. We need to find a flashlight. That's the thing. I'm really sure that that's the thing. Just make sure that we can get stuff. Terminal was installed on the table. Nothing displayed. Looks like the power's off. No one hiding behind the desk. Stop looking. This door leads to the stairs. I keep wanting to hit move instead of go. There are no lights in the emergency stairs, so you can't see your feet. For safety reasons, it seems better to use the elevator. And we can't look at this It just says somebody's probably hiding here, but it doesn't elaborate. It just says this looks like it'd be a great hiding spot, and then he does nothing. Let's see. There's no point in just looking into the terminals. Let's quickly find them. Hayaku. Hayakyo. Looks like it's gonna get worse, but I feel like I'm gonna get carried away and have another accident. This device becomes popular in ordinary households. People will never leave their homes. If that happens, people like me who likes bikes will have fewer roads. We'll have to worry about less traffic and can ride free more. Switches for an eject button, data transfer, data acceptance, so it looks like my reading is correct. Will this data be written to disk? Just like home video. Okay. Kisaka. I can't believe it's stuck outside the window, and I'm getting more and more angry that I can't find it. Why are we playing hide and seek? Well, there's nothing here. What's that called? Oh, did I say mis? Yeah, I don't remember what I said. Use test tube? No need to use it here. Should I just go around and just use test tube everywhere? Yeah, we're making a lot of progress, guys. Just start using test tube. Okay, we know better now. Use test tube. Yeah, I don't know much about this. Tag on the cardboard. There's a gap up there. Maybe there's someone hiding. But is it okay to climb up cardboard like this? I can see space for a person in the gas, but if there's someone over there, I'll have to be careful. This cardboard must be something pretty flimsy. Talk. Okay, what about this one? Another one? I can see space for one person in the gap, but there's... yeah. Okay, go. Oh, here we go, gap! Let's try climbing. No one was here. Oh my god. Maybe I was wrong. Oh my god. F! Go, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. This place is pure evil. Yeah, there are 5 people and about as many rooms. Let's see here. Okay, let's look at this again. Telephones, ashtrays. Guy who's not very good at his job. I don't want to steal shit. Even though breaking and entering is fine. Seems like, yeah. Okay. Okay, where to now? That's the stairs. This is the stairs. This is the box room. We can climb. There's no one here. What about this one? Something that, but where on earth are they hiding? Cosmic Goat Bear, welcome in. We're kind of in hell right now. We're trying to play hide and seek with a bunch of rotten college kids. And they're about as good at this as I was expecting, which is extremely. We can't seem to find anything. Not a damn trace of them. They are just gone. I'm kind of pixel hunting now. Have a great night, Crudus. Hopefully we'll find them. Back in the elevator. Floor 2. What if it's something stupid like we have to find them in a specific order?
Go to bed!
Go to bed. Go to bed, Crudus. Nobody's hiding in there, even though we can crawl past the security gate. Nobody's there. Apparently, there could be someone here.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point!
Same here, Zatara.
You are about to go, yeah.
And all we could find here was the creepy cat. Oh, move?
It's down here.
If you move the cage and the animal inside comes out, you'll be in trouble. There might be mold on the cage. It would be better not to touch it. Okay, so we can't touch them. The window here can't be open. It would be better to try another method. What, like break it? Uh-huh. Let's use test tube. There's no use. There's no use for it. No need for key.
You can't spin.
Oh. Huh. There might be mold on the cage. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Collects cat blood for satanic ritual to find friends. I was trying to do something along those lines. I was trying to do something. How was my Halloween? It was kind of uneventful. I was very lazy Halloween. I did stream. We played, we finished Resident Evil 2 and played, oh shit, what did we play after Resident Evil 2? Rusty. We played a lot of Rusty on Halloween. It was awesome. Or around Halloween. Halloween-ish. Because I wasn't streaming exactly on Halloween because I don't stream on Saturdays. Or no, I don't stream on, Fridays. But it was nice. It was a good time. Can we, like, go around corners? We can't go around corners. It tells us to move something, but that might come into play later. See, there may be a big chase sequence. And then we'll have to start using other things in the building. The first thing is finding the guys. Oh, this is where we came from. But I don't know. Yeah, how was y'all's Halloween? One? I gotta dress up as something next time. I think I'm gonna really prepare. I'm gonna really prepare for something. I gotta make up for it. Huh. Go. It will only let us go to the... It'll only let us go to the elevator. pitch black by this time. We have to find them somehow by 12 o'clock. Staircase is pitch black and I can't see anything under my feet. Elevator's operating just fine. This one could just... there was a kid who dressed up like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's awesome. We used to roast him at Cavalcada. It's like no one's hiding behind the desk. Oh! What is... He says he'd probably hide in the closet, but then he won't touch the closets. He won't touch the closets. The beaker. It's so infuriating. Why is this so infuriating? I loaded the fucking game. I tried to right-click. And I loaded the game. It's okay, we didn't make any progress, so... Oh. I hit load by mistake, but apparently right-clicking doesn't get you out of it. It just clicked it. Usually right-clicking is cancel. Okay. We can look at this, and that'll get us to move in here. But it's dark in here, so we can't do anything about it. We can definitely get all of our stuff back. Oh, we can't even... Okay, then we can get it. Oh, it even... That's kind of cool. It actually took the little test tube away. It actually changed the graphic when I picked up that test tube. That's pretty sick. Now we're officially caught up. No, we have to look at the dead cat, too. We have to look at the dead cat again. Of course. Yep, there it is. It's still alive. I don't want to look at it anymore. Okay. If I saw an animal that was a... Wait, what? Reading that note, it seems like they're very reluctant to show the animals here. Okay. Yeah, there's like some serious animal testing going on. And now we're officially caught up. Now we can just go back upstairs, I guess. Looking at everything must be progress. Let me save here, actually. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save so we don't have to. Maybe someone is hiding in the locker. It's a space that only one person enters, so if it were me, I'd probably hide there. No, this seems like progress, and then you... So you try to move it. Maybe someone's hiding. Yep, nobody's under the desk. And he's not looking at anything on the desk. Terminal's installed. Power's not on. Come to think of it, there was also a small terminal installed at the reception desk. It might be possible to contact reception, but even if someone is on the first floor, they probably won't. Okay. Oh, now we can move shit. I had to look at the computer again. There might be someone in the locker. First of all, oh, it's locked and won't open. The second locker is locked. The third one still won't open. It seems impossible to search here, but before I start searching, I don't think it's possible to even hide here. No matter how many times you try, you can't open a locked locker. Looks like I should give up on this. It would be bad if I messed with this without permission. If it was discovered that the property's been vandalized, the police will be contacted. In the unlikely event that your fingerprints are taken, there's... Okay. Okay, let's contact the front desk on the first floor. Turn on the power, press the reception button on the first floor. This should be fine. But I don't hear any sound. So maybe... No, I don't know. Ah! Someone showed up. Moshi Moshi! Shido da! Shido da! Who are you? Seed. I am Satan, returned from the dead world. I am going to eat you now. It's Jin. Your voice is shaking. No, I'm Satan. I'm going to eat you now, so just wait. Well, I haven't found anyone yet. You'll be the first to find it, right? You'll be the first I find, right? I changed my mind. I fall into a deep sleep. Farewell. Cut the line. Well, we found a Jin. He's in the computer. Nope. Nobody's gonna answer. Wait, that means he was on the first floor then. Okay, let's go now. Let's look around. You want Jin to die. People, okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it to the vote. I'm gonna poll it. Who should go first? Jin? Dick. Mai? I think her name was Mai? May have been May. Lisa, you kind of know who they are. Billy. You got 1 minute. Whoops. I meant for that to be 5. It is May. Okay. Well, I spelled it wrong, but yeah, May. I spelled it the way I guess an American would spell it. Okay. Let's look at the hole. No one here. I guess I'll try climbing again. No one here. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe. No, I think you're right. I think it was May with an EI. If you stay in a place like this for too long, your body will start to smell musty. Important, very important thing. Alright, we did trigger some kind of flag, so that's good. There's a terminal in the office. Seems like, Jin, Dick, or Billy? Okay, finals time. Yeah, that's true. Jin, Dick, Billy. I'll give you guys a little more time to decide on this. Who should get off first? There we go. It was a tie, but only the men. Okay, this device becomes popular. Yeah, okay, so this is like a super TV. Or a super VCR or something. It's something that doesn't really matter in a game about marine filth. I don't even think marine filth is, itself is particularly important. I guess it is, because it's where the goop came from. Oh, we can move shit. Better to find them than to use something like this. I've never seen anything like this before, let alone use it. I'm not a thief, I'm not interested in safes. There's a reason. Oh, probably isn't much in it anyway, and if the alarm goes off when I open it, I'll become an ex-convict. If I get a criminal record for something as dumb as this, I should be looked at coldly by the world forever. Oh, how's that looking? Oh, looks like Jin is actually the popular guy. Why do like 2 people want to kill Dick? Dick has done nothing. Dick has done nothing. Should I try flipping the switch? Nothing's gonna happen. Maybe this is the switch. Rather than it being used, it seems like it's being used. It's better to stop messing around with machines I don't know about. No matter what I press, it doesn't work. I guess the power to the center console is turned off. Okay, so I can't mess with that. It's better to find everyone and not use that. Not use this. Great. Can't talk. go! People just wanted it. Yeah, they're just gonna push the dick button. Just because it says dick, they're gonna push the dick button. Oh, what if Dick dies first? I actually want him to die the least, because he's, like, the least annoying. Chat's pushing Dick again. Always rely, as expected. As expected. Sasuke. As expected. All according to Keikaku. Oh, midnight! He's the, oh. How could you? There's no place on the first floor you even can hide. Okay, I'm looking at the floor plan now. Laboratory, small warehouse on the second floor. You can go to the research lab from the meeting room on the third floor. You can go to the... Uh-huh. I don't see how that helps. I know all this. Oh, rest it, rip, Dick. Can't believe... Dick got voted out. Dick is the weakest link. We'll see if you're right. Somebody's already dead. Almost guaranteed somebody is already dead. Already dead. Okay, let's go in here again. Pitch dark. Nobody would hide in a place this dark. This guy is the worst at hide and seek. Just gonna start clicking like crazy. Already got that. Not really sure what to use. Not really sure what to use the test tube on. Gotta use it somehow. We can move shit, apparently. If you move the cage of the animals inside come out, you'll be in trouble. That's all it says. I don't know why I'd ever use this stuff. There's no place to spend money, so you're stupid for doing that. You don't have your bike, so you don't need a bike key. Please don't rip me. Yeah, it hurts. That sounds painful. Monitor is a little bigger than the one in my room. Okay, we are looking at it. Labels have difficult names. Most of them are things I've never heard of before. Put the test tube back. Guys, this is fucked. Every time I think I'm out of things to do, something else happens, so I just gotta keep looking. This machine here looks extremely important, but it's not. Yeah, I know to crawl. I know how to crawl. I can crawl under the security door easy. Problem is, it's dark. Man, everybody with a phone has a flashlight. Here we go. That's strange. Where is everyone? I don't think they would have left me alone. I run to the first floor. There's no place you can hide. Okay, no place to hide on the first floor. You'd think they put like a bathroom in there or something. I don't think they would have left me alone. Even if you tried to open it, it would be impossible. Because it was locked. Let's contact the front desk again. No one will come out. Best not to mess with that. They absolutely would leave him alone, I agree. I agree. I don't think it's hiding inside this box. Yeah. Okay, he noticed the tags on the cardboard boxes, which might be a good thing. Oh, we can move the box. Researchers is developing scientific fuel. Too dangerous to move cardboard in such a dangerous place. You gotta pick where you move your cardboard very carefully. It'd be best to stop moving this box around so casually. There's no one in that gap. Seems I did the most dangerous thing by climbing up it. There's nothing in that space, but where on earth are they hiding? There's a tag on the card stating that it was shipped from here. They all have the same tag, apparently. We've already been able to move all that. I feel like being able to move shit is good. He doesn't want to open the safe, so he's refusing to. Even though somebody could have locked himself in there like a dumbass, these people are not smart. Oh god, guys, I don't know. I don't know. What have we not done yet? What have we not done? It feels like we've done everything. I tried to push that and it doesn't work. This I can't even get to move at all. I can't do anything with that. The safe. He doesn't want to mess with the safe because he doesn't think there's anything in it. Monitor is quite large, probably because it's the director's room. I think it would just cost hundreds of thousands of dollars just to buy this monitor. Seeing how they set up monitors like this, I guess the Institute makes money. I'd like to win the prize someday and buy a room with a monitor like this. There is a person's face reflected here. It looks quite impressive. I feel like it might be able to save my face in the picture.